glad I didn't. This would have been strange. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit of shit to you. You guys ever heard of this place called San Francisco before? It's this kind of city in the middle of some bay or something. Anyways, I wrote this piece a little while ago. It's kind of about my love for this city as well as your love for this city too. It's kind of a meditation on what it means to live here in San Francisco. So here we go. Living in San Francisco means hearing your neighbors fuck. The noise comes through the walls, through the ceiling, through the floor. The sound of muffled moans and love murmurs in Spanish, in Cantonese, in Tagalog, in English, in Arabic, in French, and living in San Francisco means having worked at a startup, made lattes, mixed Bloody Marys, sold shitty clothing, waited on morons, invested your heart, your soul, all your energy into a nonprofit. It means still walking dogs, still trimming weed, still babysitting, still doing random gigs from Craigslist, still participating in clinical studies at UCSF, still doing whatever the fuck it takes to pay rent in the city. It means thinking that $500,000 for a one-bedroom condo is totally normal.
Oh, true that, man. True that.
Living in San Francisco means having an ex-girlfriend who's dating your other ex-girlfriend. It means having a crush on a girl at Tartine, having a crush on a bartender with a fancy mustache, having a crush on a dancer at Asia SF, even if you don't know if she still has a penis. It means having fucked your ex-roommate, which is exactly why they're your ex-roommate. It means walking into a party and encountering at least 3 people who've seen you naked. I guess or the pasties on, right? It means falling in love with somebody that you meet on the 71 bus.
Love it. Love it.
Living in San Francisco means moving to the Mission and complaining that it's getting gentrified. It means knowing that the marina actually isn't that bad after all. Knowing that Nova is a restaurant and that the neighborhood is called the Western Addition. Knowing that Upper Haight is always about 5 degrees colder than Lower Haight. That 6th and Mission is both sad and shady. That the outer Sunset and the outer Richmond are more than just fog-engulfed neighborhoods with fine ethnic food. That there's a certain magic in North Beach, as long as you don't go there on the weekends.
Yeah.
The financial district is full of suits. Noe Valley is full of babies.
Yeah.
Selma is full of condos. And the Castro is full of gays. Actually, every neighborhood's full of gays. Right?
Correction.
Living in San Francisco means continually dealing with impermanence. It means having places you love close up forever. It means having friends get married and move to Oakland.
True that.
Friends who leave to join the Peace Corps. Friends who go to rehab. Friends who lose their minds. Friends who move back to wherever the fuck they're from. Friends who OD and never move again. It means dreading the inevitable earthquake that will ultimately wash the city into the sea. Living in San Francisco means never leaving the house without wearing layers. Having just one wardrobe. Owning lots of hoodies. Owning lots of scarves. Owning lots of hoodies and scarves for your dog. It means having pale legs to get sunburned every time it's warm out. Calling in sick to work because for once it's 80 degrees, 140 in Dolores Park. Enduring the cold summer months and savoring the warmth and festivities of the Indian summer. It means being worried that the term Indian summer is politically incorrect. Right? Call it what you will. Living in San Francisco means embracing any cause for celebration. It means having a costume box for events like Beta Breakers, the Love Parade, Burning Man, Halloween, Decompression, the How Weird Festival, or whatever new dress-up holidays added to the calendar this year. But that's a different kind of dress-up.
You mean dress down?
Accidentally buying blow at the beauty bar, having a medical marijuana card, getting 86 from Zeitgeist for doing something stupid, getting 86 from Zeitgeist for doing nothing at all, drinking with 75-year-old beat poets at Specs, dancing in the streets when Obama won, dancing in the streets when the Giants won, dancing until 4 a.m. at the End Up, at Club 6, at 1015 Folsom, at some underground warehouse in the Bayview where the directions weren't even sent to you till 10 o'clock that night. This was for you guys, by the way. Living in San Francisco means having friends who are sex workers, friends who have PhDs, friends who have PhDs who are studying sex workers. It means having gay friends, straight friends, and friends who are somewhere in between. It means being open-minded about people, unless of course they're Republicans.
Bazinga!
Living in San Francisco means waiting an hour for a cab, even if there's the slightest bit of rain. It means riding the night owl and thinking that you're going to get mugged by the teenagers in the back. Taking the 22 from the marina to the dog patch and observing the city's vast spectrums of its existence. Sitting on BART and trying not to think about what lives inside those cushions. Riding Muni and seeing feats both beautiful and wretched within seconds of each other. It means walking these streets and witnessing broken beings, weeping, sleeping, peeing, drinking, shitting, fighting, smoking crack, shooting up, screaming, bellowing, raging against some torment that only they are privy to. It means having a local bum that you kind of look out for, giving her a buck or two, even though it's been her 40th birthday every day for the past 5 years. Living in San Francisco means coming over the Bay Bridge and having your heart race a little bit when you see the city skyline. Crossing the Golden Gate and smiling at the way the fog sits just right on top of it. Snaking up the 101 and smiling at the way that I fucked that up. Snaking up the 101 and Candlestick Park being the greeting that tells you you're almost home. It means visiting Middle America and being thought of as some kind of socialist gay hippie. It means traveling Europe and being considered one of the enlightened Americans. It means missing burritos, missing pho, missing tapatio. It means missing Dolores Park, missing farmers markets, missing the ability to walk wherever you need to go. It means flying back from 2.5 months in South America and getting a little bit teary-eyed watching Dr. Dolittle just because it's set in San Francisco. Living in San Francisco means the midday smell of pot, cold winter winds that cut right through you, sweet summer strawberries grown not too far away, crisp salty air by the ocean, the occasional sound of gunshots, being able to actually count the number of stars visible in the sky, warm whiskey and late night chatter on a new friend's rooftop. At this point, fucking warm vodka. It means walking by bodily waste and unfortunately being able to tell that it's a human just by the way it smells. It means feeling the hum of the city as it gets revved up for another Saturday night. Living in San Francisco means loving the city for all its fantasies, all its freedoms, all its fuckery, and its follies. And being excited to read, or in this case, hear something that begins, living in San Francisco means.
Yay!
Thank you.